Yeah, my other friend is like, yeah, it really has gone better. He's the one. He's in the Marines. He's a reservist right now. But he's like, yeah, not really. He's like, I'm thinking about going active duty instead.
That's that bad?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, but his unit's just his unit's just gonna be deploying to Japan. So
it's not too bad.
the way he puts it, he's like, I'm gonna deploy to Japanistan.
Japanistan.
So he's gonna go over there. But so it's not so bad. But yeah, I don't know. I think because like the product itself is really, really good. If not, if anything, it's overpriced.
Very overpriced.
Right? For me though, my buddy's gonna get me the friends and family and whatever discounts I want. So, because the thing is, we kind of figured it out before I left, because I told him, I was like, yo, I want you to get the credit for it. Get the credit, get the sale, get the install. Like when I get my system when we move to New Mexico, I want you to get that, but I also want you to make maximum dollar amount on that as well. Right? So we're trying to figure out how to do that. But we think because I'm gonna get the solar panels first. I'm gonna get those because the way the two like interact together is like really, really nice, like the interface. And I think that's why NRG bought V.I.D.E.O.G.A.M.E because the interface and the chip that they use from the solar panels to the panel to like to the user interface there. I honestly think that's why, because like you integrate that smart home stuff in there, and it's really, really cool because you can see how many kilowatts you're taking in. You can see your peak times. You can track that. You can see
Nightbreeze. That was his name.
You can see what part of your house is using the most power.
That's nice.
It's really like that tech is like really, really cool. And no other solar company does that. No. So I think that's honestly where it is, and the security is just on the side. So, but for us, Barbara really wants a security system in general, and for like the job I'm doing for what I want to do, that would be ideal.
Yes,
it'd be good. So I'm still gonna get, but I already got my discounts lined up, so that's I can get them. So
that you can actually afford the dang thing.
Oh yeah. So So what my friend's gonna do? Is we're gonna go so I'm gonna pay cash for the system. I'm gonna just pay in full, buy it outright. I don't want a contract, nothing like that.
No, the contract's not worth it.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cancel it because with the amount of cameras I'm gonna put on there, it's gonna be really expensive.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna call back in a month later and reactivate it.
What was
for $40?
Yep. Because the reactivation fee is very cheap.
Like $35. I think that $35 is the lowest they'll go.
Yeah, I think so.
So $35 a month for monitoring and everything. And I'll have like 5 or 6 camera system with all the bells and whistles.
Yes, sir.
So.
Okay, window lock.
Because even with that, like I said, we figured it all out before I left.
And that's good.
I'm like, you know what? Because I'm gonna want solar.
Hopefully they don't change anything major with their like roles or something.
Oh yeah. Well, and the big thing is just the end interface, and really I just want like the smart home stuff, like
that's
for
me.
Nice. But Barbara wants the monitoring on there.
Yeah.
Which is also fine. I mean, even if because with the cameras on there with early detection, that's really what I'm aiming for. Because everything else, like I said, the monitoring, it's like arbitrary. It's not really a must for me. But I think with everything, I think my total like monthly bill for security and solar is gonna be like $100.
That's gonna be nice.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Because solar is so expensive in general.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the panels are gonna run me probably like 35 grand, maybe 40.
So much.
But you know, I'd rather pay to that.
Oh wow.
Than deal with like power company stuff. Plus, like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a like any houses that we're looking at that already have solar.
Yep, I was about to say just find something with solar on.
But the caveat there is you got to find one where the owners already paid them off.
Yep, because you just inherit their leftovers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because solar cells really don't wear out like your wires and your connectors do.
Nope.
So that's a quick fix. But like one of the guys that joined my team towards the end, he sold for like every solar company, like door to door.
Yeah.
And like he filled me in on it. I was like, oh, very nice. Just gathered all the info that I could.
Wait, where was the candy?
But-
I thought there was candy here for a second ago.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, there's candy over here. Apparently candy's healthy for me in this game. Why can't candy be healthy in real life?
It is.
I mean,
Like what?
candy's made from like sugar cane, which is a plant, so it's kind of like a vegetable.
So you're vegetarian.
Definitely. Weird. You know, when we were playing the Ed, and Eddie game, did you ever eat a whole Jawbreaker?
Nope.
Never had a whole Jawbreaker, like the giant freaking ball one.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've eaten a whole one?
No, I left it in the car, and then someone said that if you leave them out and put it back in your mouth, it will explode. If you leave them in the sun.
Huh.
Wait, the Jawbreakers will
Yeah,
explode?
they're really big ones.
That does happen with eggs.
Big
Actually.
ones or just like the baseball size ones?
Yeah. When eggs are heated up. they
Like
just
the
go-
Like
there's ones that are
really
like,
big
No,
Jawbreakers.
just like the
Just the one you hold in your hand.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I've never finished one. Like I always got one from the candy store on Balboa Island, but I've never ever finished one.
see, I was telling Tanner, I can't do those. Like, they're sticky.
I don't mind the stickiness. It just makes my tongue raw after a while.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, my dad's like, my dad's biggest
Death.
My dad's biggest fear is stickiness.
Oh, it's not a fear. It's a intense and lasting hatred. There's a difference.
Hatred.
Yeah, because for some reason, little kids are always just sticky for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be like, come here. And just grab your hand and it's just stuck for the rest of your life.
I love wipies.
These are the best.
Like, when we had, like, wipies by the case.
Is that why you don't like honey?
No, I love honey. Thing is, you're never going to spill it, though.
That's true.
Have you seen like the frozen honey thing where they like put it in a bottle and they like squeeze it and it comes out in a perfect tube?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's just probably just dehydrated. Like, it's just...
That sounds cool.
So I've had some, like, old honey that's been, like, crystallized.
Yeah, but honey doesn't really... It gets old, but it doesn't expire.
Yeah.
But I didn't know you weren't supposed to give babies honey because all honey has like some form of botulism in it. Is that
See,
true?
I don't know if it was botulism. Probably. I thought it was because, like, it could contain allergens. I thought that was the case.
I've heard allergens and botulism. But who knows? Just don't give it to a baby.
Reddit says Jawbreakers are known to explode when left out in the sun, causing serious injuries.
Really?
This is because the layers of candy within heat at different rates.
Interesting.
We need to experiment with this.
Just like you guys were there with like a face shield,
hair dryer.
a face shield,
yeah.
a giant like World War II shield. You guys are just there with a
I wonder what intensity they explode with, because that would be really
It's like a mini
like 100
grenade.
years, like 100
yeah,
years.
basically, like, if I leave it in the car, is it gonna blow the windows out, or is it just gonna like crack and get on the seat? Like, I feel like there's some.
Like you could
degrees
break
of
a
that.
windshield with Jolly Ranchers. I think you could do it with a Jawbreaker.
You could break it with a Jolly Rancher.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you threw it at it.
No, if you lick it, stick it to somebody's windshield, try to pull it off, or have their windshield wipers hit it, it'll shatter.
Really?
Evil, but it'll work.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
What if you just sprayed it off like with a hose?
that could work probably.
Oh, but it's the fact that it's stuck there and that you're pulling out. Because yeah, I've had Jawbreaker or what's it called, like Jolly Ranchers, where they stuck to my teeth.
And you're just like, and you just start to panic for a second. You're like, oh, what's going on?
I to be completely honest, I do that all the time with Jolly Ranchers. I like bite down on them so hard, and I like try and let go of them with my teeth.
That reminds me, we were at I think McKinley's graduate. It was McKinley's graduation, and not Candy.
Saying something, but I don't know what he's saying.
Which ant is that? Oh my gosh. Why am I spacing on her name?
Wait.
Who?
Oh, what?
I don't know who.
Branching path.
Bonnie?
No, not Bonnie.
That's
Sarah.
really. Oh.
Katie. Oh my gosh, the best one, and I forgot her name.
Nice.
Oh wow.
But she gave me a bit of honey, and I lost 4 teeth in a graduation ceremony because I was just chewing on a bit of honey. I was just chewing, and all of a sudden I bite down.
4?
Uh huh.
4 teeth.
4 teeth.
Wow.
And I was like, I bit down. I'm like, what the frick? And I pull it out. I'm like, oh, that's a tooth. It happened 3 more times after that, and I was like, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's
That
not
blows
good.
my mind. They all came out all at the same time.
Not at the same time. I think I popped like 2 or 3 more bit of honeys in, and they just kept coming out. I was like,
That's a trip.
yep. I was like, I'm
That's
gonna
not honey.
get.
I have loose tooth right now.
So I've I lost one eating a pear once. Like,
Well,
when,
yeah,
like,
'cause it's an actual
and, like,
fruit right
one
next
of
to
these,
it.
like I bit it and like my tooth just got stuck in there.
I like
I was
the
pretty little though. I was like 6 or 7.
best when you lose a tooth. I barely remember it because it's been so long since I lost a tooth. But like the ones that the outside was ready to go, but the inside wasn't. You could still just turn it and it'd stay in the same spot.
Yeah.
Did you ever? You never did that?
Like you could just twist it around all the way.
Uh huh. And
Yeah,
it wouldn't
dude,
come out.
I can relate to that. I did that before.
Like where your gum's kind of stuck to it, but
Yeah, it's like a suction cup in there.
See, at that
but-
point-
oh, see, I never had that.
Yeah.
See, at that point, just pull it out already.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to go through this way.
Losing teeth that are adult teeth.
Yeah, I don't want dentures.
That's bad.
Or-
I just had mine chipped. That's about it.
Well,
I swallowed a full tooth
two
from a
teeth
freaking gummy.
that are still babies because there was no adult teeth under them.
Mm-hmm.
And so if they fall out, then I have to get
veneers.
But-
replacements.
Gotcha.
Because they're like the
If this
mold,
terminal had
first
power, I
mold,
could
Uh-huh.
put it
first
faster.
big teeth.
Oh dang.
So if they
So just the way your
I
lower
was
jaw
supposed- I
formed,
was
it
gonna
just
get-
wasn't
I
there.
was gonna get braces,
Mhm.
but they said that I would need braces before
Mhm.
because if they fall out, then my teeth would need to be straightened before I could get replacements.
Dang.
So if I lost them right now, I'd have to get braces before I could do anything.
That sucks.
Braces are expensive.
I lost a tooth from a freaking fruit snack. Cause what happened is I was just in my bed eating them.
How could you lose teeth through a fruit snack? They're like.
Don't ask questions. They just.
I'm
fell-
asking
it
you
just
questions,
fell-
Caleb.
It just fell out. Okay.
It's not that hard to
I don't
eat a
know
fruit
how.
snack.
I don't know. I still don't know how it came out. It just fell out and I bit down on it and swallowed it.
You swallow.
I thought it was a hard fruit snack.
Hard food.
I just thought it was a hard fruit snack. So
That's
I'm like,
so
okay, I
funny.
just swallowed it.
With mine, I never had a hard time losing teeth.
Recently,
Obviously.
Like it was never like
Ooh,
Ben
whoa,
with Tanner or with Caleb or with Elena where they like cry and freak out. Like I still remember when I lost my 2 front ones. Zeke hit me into a dresser.
I really think your brother was trying to kill you, man.
Well, I think
what?
attempted, but I'm still here.
Oh, this is where I was.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, like because
You're half
my front teeth because they weren't supposed to come out. They weren't loose or anything.
No.
And he hit him and like knocked him out like
Oh.
root and all.
That's good though. At least it was everything.
It all came out.
Oh,
I didn't have,
that's
I didn't
what-
have 2 front
oh.
teeth. I'm not even
Okay.
joking. For like
That's
a
what I
year
was
and a
supposed
half.
to do.
Holy crap.
They just didn't grow back in, dude. They were just gone.
and something funny.
I was toothless.
Toothless.
Like,
If
that's
you
what my
lost a
list-
tooth
Maybe.
and you
I don't
couldn't
know.
replace it, what
Mhm.
tooth would you want it to be?
Gold.
Which one?
Yeah. But not the back ones because you can't see those.
Right. If I lost one, I want this one. One of these. One of my canines.
Canines?
Yeah, because then people think I play hockey.
Oh,
I'm being dumb. I know what I'm supposed to do.
Or
now.
like, well, probably not one of my front ones. Like the 2 front ones.
Oh,
I like those because I like to bite those. But yeah, probably one of my canines.
You like to bite your teeth?
Huh?
Did you say you like to bite those?
No, I like to bite with those ones. Like they're not sensitive or anything, so I can bite ice cream cones.
I don't like.
I bite ice cream.
I do not like you people.
I am a fool.
You just bite it because
Peyton cringes when I bite ice cream.
Really?
Yeah, my whole body, like when I do it, I know what it feels like. So when she does it, I'm just like,
dude, it doesn't hurt though.
It makes my whole body hurt.
You bite it. No, but I wouldn't want to give those up. I give up one of my canines. I think I had to have mine filed down.
Canine?
They were too long, and they were giving me holes in the bottom of my lips down here.
Oh, that sucks.
Like I shut it, and it would like stab in. So it just kept stabbing. So my mom took me to the dentist, and he just got a file.
Nice.
Right now I have half
down
a
a little
tooth.
bit.
I have half a tooth right now.
Yeah,
When was the last time you lost a tooth?
Like
probably 6 months.
No,
ago.
I'm not missing my ride.
That's so crazy.
because
We're old and we haven't lost teeth for
Years.
Well,
forever.
Long.
Like
what
a
happened
decade?
is I was eating, and because that tooth that I was talking about that I lost from a fruit snack, I lost the crown of that tooth. So still, the root of the tooth was still in there, and I recently lost half of the root.
Oh.
Yeah, the rest of it's got to fall out.
Nice.
Either I'm gonna go to the dentist, or I'm just gonna.
Cut it out.
Once my dental insurance kicks in, I'll take you there.
Oh gosh.
I
feel like the dentist is better than my mom.
No, I'm not gonna take you to the dentist just to pull a tooth.
No.
Like no way. I'll pull it with you. I'll grab some pliers and do it myself.
Yep.
Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Just tie your loose tooth with a string and then attach it to a door and shut it.
This person that took out his son's tooth at a soccer game, because when someone scored, he put his hand in the air and his hands had a string around it, which was connected to his son's tooth.
Mhm.
And when he went like this, his tooth fell out. That is the most creative way to lose a tooth.
I don't know. I would always just grab mine, twist, pull.
Yep.
That was more of my, because it would crack, and then it would come out. But
Why do you always when you lose a tooth? It's always so rewarding. Finally, my suffering is over.
Yep.
So that's the thing, is I never felt pain. It was oh, it's a loose one. Okay, you're gonna wiggle it till it comes out. And my teeth were rarely wiggly for more than 2 days.
Because you'd always just fidget with it or just pop it out.
Oh, it would bother me that it was loose,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't like that it was just sitting there, not falling out.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that I couldn't eat with that part. So I would just I would get it, and I turn until it hurt too much, and I turn and turn the other way until it hurt too much, and just
pop.
I just keep doing it.
Losing the
lost
first
a-
one. Oh, sorry, buddy. Go ahead. You can go, Caleb.
Okay. Yeah, my last tooth that I lost was at a funeral.
Oh.
It sucked.
Not the funeral or anything, just the tooth.
It just,
Yeah, Caleb was more concerned about the
It
tooth he
was-
lost instead of the person that died.
Whose funeral?
it was my cousin's.
He's a baby.
He was a baby.
Oh.
He passed away because of sickness. He was born
that-
6 months too early.
Was that Manny's
Mhm.
baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah, but
You know, I can actually relate because I had a baby brother that died, and I just died. I think I'm afraid I'm gonna have to restart the whole level again.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a place I went to first, and okay, you know what? I'm not dealing with these kids. I hate children.
Nice.
But yeah, I was just because I'm pretty sure we were in the middle of a prayer, and I was just in the middle.
Yeah,
of it.
okay. Sorry,
just-
I'm gonna have to restart the whole level. I think. Can I even? Is there an option for that? No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo the whole level. So annoying.
I hope it starts you at this place you just left.
It doesn't even reset.
Nope.
It's just it saves your progress. The one time I don't want to save my progress, it saves your progress.
Exactly.
This animation right here reminds me of the VeggieTales that had like Larry the Cucumber as a superhero and like
Super Larry.
Yep, Super Larry.
Wait, Kids Next Door does?
This right here, not Kids Next Door, but just this cutscene or loading screen reminds me of that type of animation. Because there's this like villain named Lampy or something. I remember it, but I don't at the same time.
I don't remember any of the villains.
Yeah,
Lampy?
Lampy. Oh wait, was there something? About
Wait, are you talking about the 2D?
Yes, the 2D stuff.
Okay.
I saw that one.
I've never seen that, but yeah, that exists.
Yep.
I just remember the 3D one.
3D VeggieTales will always be the best. I need to watch those.
I want to learn how to sing. You know like where Larry's like singing the song in Spanish or something like that, like about like poor little tomato. Isn't he sad? Like he sings that in Spanish, and I really want to learn how to sing that one so I can sing it to my mother-in-law and have her like look at me like,
"Are you insane?
What the freak?"
Thank you for learning Spanish, but
I think so.
I don't remember Larry singing in Spanish.
He does. Let's see.
All I could think of, the only song I could think about him singing was he had a hat and a piece of chocolate. A great big squash sat flat right on his hat.
You guys remember the Lord of the Rings VeggieTales?
What?
Oh,
They're so
oh,
good.
the dance of the cucumber. That's what it was.
Oh.
Yo, yeah. Okay, VeggieTales freaking rocks. Like especially like silly songs with Larry.
Yes.
That's a freaking awesome thing, man.
Gosh.
Everything about that was great.
Let me see if I can find the Lord of the Rings VeggieTales.
I didn't know that there was a Lord of the Rings
Me
VeggieTales
either.
parody.
Lord of the Beans. That's what it was, and it's amazing.
It's really good.
It's so funny.
I never knew that was the thing.
A lesson in using your gifts.
Very nice.
It's so funny.
I'm gonna learn the dance of the cucumber song.
It's a 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb or IMDb. 77% on Rotten Tomatoes. Holy cow!
Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah, because like I remember the original ones. Like it was all on DVD. Like Tanner would watch those all the time if I remember right.
Watching VeggieTales?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think I got a kick out of Larry Boy though.
Oh, freaking Larry Boy was awesome. He had the plungers on the side of his head.
Best.
And when he got stuck on his side, he was like a swinging door, like a revolving door.
You got the big
the chocolate bunny.
No, I was thinking of the Pib. No, it was Fib. The Fib. The purple one.
Yeah.
You know.
Because kids, you shouldn't lie.
And then you got the rumor weed.
Oh, I remember the rumor weed one. Okay.
Yeah, that was cool. You better watch out for the rumor weed.
The Pirates movie, the VeggieTale Pirates movie that came out in 2008.
Never saw that one.
I remember when that came out in theaters. Holy cow! There is the Bible, a brick film, like a Lego Bible movie. It's on Tubi for free if you guys want to watch it.
A Christian Lego movie.
Okay, 100% honesty though. Speaking of someone who's read all the way through from the beginning of the Bible to the end of the freaking Bible, Old Testament should not be put on a pedestal anywhere. Right? That is some hardcore stuff. You want to read some stuff about like some people and wonder how humanity survived. That's a good thing to read.
Yes.
You read that and you're like, oh my gosh, like wait a minute. Like we're descended from those people? Right? Like oh my gosh. Like just all the stuff around Noah alone is enough to be like, wait a minute, man. Like imagine making that out. That's kind of cool though that someone made like a translation of it on Legos.
Aren't we descendants
kinda
from
awesome.
monkeys?
No.
Yeah, I mean you never know.
No. We've got certain characteristics.
We are technically descendants.
Oh, go back far enough.
King George and the Ducky, that was a classic one.
I remember that one was like one of the ones that we didn't have. We had like the original ones, like that was one of the ones that came out because we didn't have because Tanner had the one with the giant chocolate bunny.
I don't remember that one.
I can't remember about The Chocolate Bunny one, I don't think that was a Larry Boy one.
No, but it was just a VeggieTales.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a playoff of
like
what these 3 dudes that get like sent into a furnace and then 4 come out.
Yeah, like King Nebuchadnezzar and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Yeah, those guys.
That hold on one second. Oh, they're Rack Shack and Benny. That's the episode.
That's what they did. Rack Shack and Benny.
That's awesome.
Honest to goodness, when I was on my mission, that's how I remember them.
Rack Shack and Benny. That's amazing.
Yep. I have to do Rack Shack and Benny. Like, okay, good.
Dave and the Giant Pickle. That was a
classic.
That's my favorite.
Wait, like David and Goliath?
Yep, but Dave and the Giant Pickle.
I remember that now. Wow.
Josh and the Big Wall. That was one of my.
Yeah, that one was a really because they had
the
slushies and they throw them on the top.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
That was cool.
Deep
I like
cuts.
that one.
Mo and the Big Exit. I don't remember that one.
I don't recall.
Mo and the
one.
Big Exit.
31st episode of VeggieTales.
Yeah, it's probably for like Moses or whatever. That's what that sounds like to me.
No, he's got a cowboy hat on it. I don't think on it.
No,
I don't think it's that one. But let's just go to VeggieTales. All their movies.
Not sponsored.
Gosh, VeggieTales, freaking awesome. But I agree with Tanner though. I like the Larry Boy one.
Yeah, I didn't want to learn about religion. I just wanted Larry Boy.
Well, Larry Boy was awesome. Well, because you get like the morality tales there too. Anyway, I mean, like they don't tell lies, the rumor weed, like he says. Like, hey, there you go.
All right, so there's Larry Boy and the Rumor Weed, King George and the Ducky, the Kindly Viking. I remember that one.
Oh wait, King George and the Oh, okay. Now I remember that one. Now.
The Star of Christmas. I love that one. It's a classic.
I don't know about that one.
I just remember the Christmas specials.
Yeah, I think that was a Christmas special. Oh yeah, there's a Indiana Jones parody called Minnesota Kook.
That's freaking great.
Let's see. Sherlock Holmes or Sherlock Holmes. A Wizard of Oz parody called The Wonderful Wizard of Haz or Hawes.
Okay.
Another Minnesota Kook, Noah's Umbrella, Credible VeggieTales, The Little Drummer Boy, Robin Good. I remember the Robin Good one. That one was funny.
I don't remember that one.
And then that's it. There's not a lot for VeggieTales as far as it goes.
No.
No fireflies were hurt in the making of this product.
Gosh, but the Big Wall is probably like my favorite one. I think. Like out of all of them, like I remember I really liked that one because it had a good soundtrack too.
They really did have a good soundtrack, didn't they?
Cause all right, so when Eli was a baby, right? What?
VeggieTales in Space: The Fennel Frontier.
The Fennel Frontier
instead of Final Frontier,
gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
Kind of cringe, but yeah,
Very cringe.
I'll take it.
We've got Bob the Tomato with some Spock ears. Oh, that's
when
good.
like I was saying, when Eli was a baby, like he would watch VeggieTales all the time, and they were living here, and like my mom would drive like Jenny a whole bunch of places because like they just had Evan's car, and he was going to work. He was working at Nature Sunshine at the time, and he and so we'd always have like the VeggieTales soundtrack on in the car. That was back when my mom was driving that like her it was the red Suburban.
That was long.
Lock on it.
Long freaking time.
I even remember that red Suburban. That thing was a beast.
Dude, all right, honest to goodness though, if I had enough money, I would buy a Suburban right now. 100%. They are so the new stuff that they put in there, like they are freaking awesome. Like I don't know. If I had like 80 grand.
What would you buy, like an Escalade or like an actual Suburban?
No, I would buy an actual Suburban. Actual Chevy Suburban. They're solid. Either that or a Ford Expedition.
Yeah, those things are big.
Yeah, they're beefy though, and you could get them in it with a diesel engine.
Diesel would be nice though.
So I get it
so
sent
much
with
better.
diesel. I don't know if Suburban's coming. I bet they do. But yeah, I wouldn't get an Escalade because essentially it has all the features that a Suburban does, but you're just paying for the Cadillac name.
Yep, and you're not getting as much power behind it either.
Right. Now, if you bought like the newest, the like high-end Escalade, yeah, but if money wasn't an option, sure. But they run you 6 figures easily.
And that's not worth it for a grocery getter, let's be honest.
Right. It's not going to do any work. It's not going anywhere. It's like just I don't know. With kids though, I wouldn't have kids in a vehicle like that unless I had like a professional cleaner that's cleaning it like every other day kind of thing. But like
it gets that bad, huh?
Yeah, because like even for example like car seats, like if you get leather seats, which we've had in both minivans, even if you do that, it'll still crease your leather, and it'll still like it's not great for it anyways, even without the junk that's in there, like food items, sticky stuff, sodas, or like whatever gets spilled there.
Yeah.
But like the minivan, I don't know. I feel like they're solid. I mean, heck, even my gray one's still going, and it's got this weird like death wobble.
Death wobble.
It does have a death wobble.
Yeah, and it's squeaky now.
Is that like your brake calipers or what?
No. I think it's just the CV joint's out.
Nice.
I think, or it's going out. So I'm just gonna. Honest to goodness, though, I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it.
I don't blame you.
I'm just gonna grease it up so it stops squeaking.
Yep.
And then just let it kind of wear out because honestly, as soon as I get my academy date for the Border Patrol, I'm gonna be buying a new vehicle anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna really like need it anyway, and I don't want to put any more money into it than I absolutely have to.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to put any more money into it because it's seen better days. I mean, like since I got mice in there, I had to like remove the 2 back seats already because they made nastiness in there. So those 2 seats are gone.
Yep. And you hate mice, don't you?
I hate mice more than any. I just don't like vermin. I feel like that's like I don't know. I just severe hatred of mice, and they got into my vehicle and ate my sunflower seeds, and then I ate my sunflower seeds and realized they'd been pooping in there.
I would cry. I would honestly.
I was on the freeway and I was retching, dude. It was so bad. Just dying at 80.
Do you know why I pulled you over today? You're like, hold on.
Like, officer, one time, speaking of getting pulled over and like having the officer like something bad like that. So like I was at school and Zeke had like 2 of his wisdom teeth pulled, and he was coming to pick me up, and like he was okay. So first of all, he's like on all the pain meds, right?
So shouldn't be driving in the
should
first
not
place.
be driving a motor vehicle. And then so he comes and picks me up, and like to get out of ALA back then, there was only like 1 road in. So like if you had an off-road vehicle, you could go to kind of the end where there was like a little construction site, drive through, and you could get to the other road behind the stadium, and you could go. So he goes up there, and a cop pulls him over right there, and like, so we're sitting in the car, and Zeke's just like he's got his mouth full of like gauze or whatever.
Gauze and blood.
And the officer comes up, and he's like, hey, do you know you're not supposed to? And Zeke's like, yeah, I know. He's like, officer, just a second, and he like I'm just gonna open the door. He opens the door, like spits like a whole bunch of blood out.
Yep.
And the officer's like, oh. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, did you just have some work done? Okay, just don't go here again. Get out of here.
Have you been back there recently at LA? There's a roundabout back there, and they have this giant eagle statue, and it looks really, really good for what LA is. Like, yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's I tried not like.
Oh, did you see that?
Lame.
Clip through that.
What? Like when I was there, I don't know. I try to. I don't know. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt since I haven't been there in a very long time, and I did graduate from there. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'd hope that they're doing better. I hope that they, as a school, are like not as crappy as they used to be. I don't think that's the case. I feel like the
Sure.
reputation has been earned now,
Yep.
and it's
not going anywhere.
right. So it's like, I don't know, and that. Okay, the fact that they have a giant freaking eagle statue tells me that they're not, because they have always had a problem with mismanagement of money. In my mind.
Really?
Yes, 100%. Any kind of funding. So, for example, right, we had a turf field, right? Now I
Worst thing on the planet.
can't say that like I didn't like that I didn't enjoy it, or that it was nice to have a field, because when we first started we had gravel or whatever the heck was out there and weeds, right? So like I know it was like practicing not on a turf field, but they still spent over $1 million for a football team, and as a member of that football team, didn't really deserve a nice field.
No.
Right? Like and that's 100% honestly, we sucked. So, or like, yeah. And then,
That gate appears to have some sort of electromagnetic seal on it.
like, through all of that, then we got this really nice basketball court.
I don't think I've ever stepped foot in that school.
Probably a good idea. Might
But-
get stabbed. I'm just kidding. But it was just that, like, they've always had trouble with, like, mismanagement of funds. And then even inside of the,
I bet I can
like, not saying any kind of legal trouble or whatever with mismanagement of funds, but, like, in the, like, I still remember, so first year there, we didn't have a computer lab, but they got these, like, really old Mac computers. Like, they had these, are you basically playing Pac-Man right now?
I guess.
So we had these really old Mac computers, like original ones that looked like just TVs. Right? And they had like a handle on top, and they were like different colors. So they got a whole bunch of those. I don't know what they used,
Oh, God.
or like how much they paid for them. They weren't great. They were used. But shortly after, and that was going to be the computer lab. They're like, okay, we're going to have these computers. They're going to be there. Cool. And then not 3 months later, they got like a whole bunch of PCs as well, right? And I mean, they weren't like high-powered PCs or anything like that. Just kind of your average, like
HP.
like not ThinkBooks, but like just not really awesome,
Girl.
right? And in fact, I took computer classes. The only reason I know it is because like I took computer classes and like set up all their computers. I had admin rights
Yep.
to it without being an admin, but which was nice, so I could do whatever I wanted. But then about a year and a half later, they got all new iMacs.
Whoa.
Like, you know, the ones that it's just the screen, not, you don't have a tower or anything. All new iMacs.
At a school,
Yeah, dead serious.
they were definitely messing around with their funds. Dude.
Right,
That's like a lot of money.
Yet the program that was actually getting a lot of traction and a lot of participation from the students, this maybe, what like the theater department, they weren't getting jack. They had to scrounge for like everything,
That sucks.
right? And so it's like, okay, so the program that like. And a lot of the students participated in that. I didn't at school. Like I did like community theater stuff.
Unfortunately.
But oh yeah, hey, I rocked that. Okay, no, just
Yes,
kidding.
you did.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I remember watching you and Joseph in this. Was it the Technicolor? Were you in that?
I wasn't in that one.
Were you? What
I
were
think
you
I think
in?
Eli was in that one. No, none of us were in that one.
What were you in that I would have seen you in?
Beauty and the Beast, maybe.
I don't remember that one. But anyway, we'll go back to what you're saying. Sorry.
No, but like they wouldn't put money into the programs that the school was actually doing well with.
Yeah.
Like and that I don't know if that's a thing with schools, because like I know a lot of schools like your sports programs usually get a lot more money.
Yes.
Like that's just kind of standard or typical. But with with ALA, I feel like the sports programs shouldn't have gotten the attention that they did.
No.
based on performance and based on student participation in those groups, right? Like, I remember like my senior year. I mean, heck, we had 21 guys on our football team by the end of the season.
Yep.
Right, and it's like, holy cow, like it was bad. And then even our wrestling team on the bright side of that funding, we didn't have jack.
Yeah.
Right, like we when I first got on the team, we had these old. That was close.
Yeah.
We had these old mats, super heavy.
They probably stunk.
Oh, they were bad. Like we had to, so we cleaned them every day, and they were just old. They were like old ones from BYU's from their field house or whatever, and as part of our, I think like we were doing fundraisers to get new mats and to get new stuff, and like we had to like scrounge for that night. And I remember like we were doing those Take 5 cards.
Yeah.
But like Kyler and I,
But one's wearing the blue shirt instead of a red one. Why
We
is
sold
that?
like $2,000 worth of those like little $5 cards. We just went around everywhere.
Wow.
We paid for pretty much the whole team's like tournaments, because with wrestling you have to pay for each individual tournament.
Yep.
And for every person who's participating in that tournament, whether that's varsity or JV.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't have any funding from the school, so we had to like make it ourselves. So we would like sell stuff at what's it called, like the basketball games.
Yeah.
Do things like that. So like that one made sense, but we weren't a huge team, in fact. But we didn't have enough people to use the full size bus, so we rode the short bus to our tournaments, which we thought we convinced one of our guys to wear a helmet on there, which I thought was funny. And when we got off, people just looked at us and we were like, better watch over. But
That's so funny.
hey, he was a kleptomaniac though. The dude like had a problem with stealing stuff, so
That's even
we
better.
were okay with him having a helmet.
Having the helmet on.
I think he stole it. I was kidding,
But
but like but yeah, they put money into the football team. Like I said, I speaking as someone who enjoyed part of that, like having a new field, like new stadium kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the locker rooms were nice.
But
they should have put their money where it belonged.
like you knew how both ends felt. Like,
Right.
You like benefited and you were just like, this sucks.
Yeah, like and I mean I played because I loved playing. That's it. Like we didn't win, but the only reason I kept going is because I loved playing.
Yep.
So, like, but they should have put more money into the arts. But now that after you said they have a giant freaking eagle statue out front, it's like seriously.
Not even out front. It's out. So I know this is where Zeke probably drove over the construction site. So the schools, if you're facing north, if you're on the football field, on the road behind the football field, there's the school, and then there's a road that goes down to the intersection that's at Circle V Meat, and then you go up and there's the grain mill. Right there is an intersection. So instead of just the T intersection, it's
a roundabout.
Roundabout.
Yeah.
And giant eagle statue. Not even out front.
Yeah, that's so dumb. They just mismanaged a lot of that. But then again, they've got like some really like wealthy donors, I guess.
Very, very bad.
So I was like, hey, you do you. But I don't know. I haven't really met anyone who went there after I did.
Yeah. I have one friend, I should say, not a couple. I have one friend that went there. And
Like graduated from there?
yeah. Did he
Like-
graduate from there? Did Bradley graduate from there? Bradley Stocks? Walmart security man. He's the, what do they
Loss
call
prevention.
Yep, loss prevention man. He's always just walking around. People are gonna catch on to
They
this.
get paid so much to be
Walk.
barely in.
Yep.
Like, I know they watch, but, like, how easy is it to stand at the self checkout and see if someone's stealing?
True.
Yeah.
And most of the, like, now, the phone things will tell you if someone didn't scan something. So their job isn't that hard. And they can't even confront someone. They just have to tell a manager. So they're getting paid, like, $25, $26 an hour
To
be
snitch.
like, hey, he's stealing something.
Yep.
Nice. That's not. Hey, I take that gig.
I would too.
It's
Like, you
not
can't
bad.
get hurt, you can't confront anybody, so you can't get yelled at. You just have to tell your manager to go take care of it, and then you're good.